Let's be honest for a moment. Most days don't feel that extraordinary. They feel very ordinary. You wake up a little or sometimes very tired. You scroll a little too long. You rush through breakfast. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, but don't. You look at your goals and they seem just slightly out of reach. Not impossible, just distant enough to postpone. You've had good intentions before. You've made promises to yourself before. And sometimes, quietly, you've broken them. You know what that feels like. It's not that you lack intelligence. It's not that you lack opportunity. It's not even that you lack desire. What wears you down is the slow drift, the tiny compromises, the small delays, the harmless excuses that pile up like dust on a shelf. One day doesn't matter much, but 1,000 just this once days, or even more just this once days, doesn't it all add up? That shapes a life. Here's the truth. Your life does not improve by accident. It improves only by design and you taking action. If you don't design your future, you'll drift into someone else's plan instead. If you don't set your own standards, the world will set them for you instead. And the world's standards are painfully average. You were not born to live an average story. You were born to live more than an average story, possibly even an extraordinary story. Think about the last time you felt proud of yourself, not comfortable, not entertained, proud. It probably wasn't easy. It probably required discipline. It probably required you to do something when you didn't feel like doing it. That's the secret most people try to avoid. Success is not convenient. Growth is not comfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. Discipline is not exciting, but discipline can make things one day to become exciting. But regret is far more painful. You can pay the price of discipline now, or you can pay the price of disappointment later. And disappointment charges interest. The good news, you don't need to change your entire life tonight. You just need to change your direction starting hopefully tonight. A small step taken consistently is more powerful than a giant leap taken once. A few pages read each day become libraries of wisdom. A few dollars saved each week becomes financial freedom. A few workouts each month become strength and confidence. The little things repeated daily shape the big things permanently. Your habits are either building you or breaking you. They are never neutral. And here's something more powerful. You are not a victim of your past decisions. You are the architect of your next ones. You can decide right now to raise your standards or not. Decide that you will speak with more intention. Decide that you will manage your time instead of letting it managing you instead. Decide that you will become the kind of person who keeps promises from now on, especially the promises made in private, not to anyone. Because that's where character is formed, not in public applause, not in dramatic announcements, but in quiet, daily integrity with yourself. The world doesn't need more people who wish. It needs more people who decide to move and take action. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. There are 2 versions standing there. One kept waiting, one kept working, one kept explaining, one kept improving. Which of the 2 versions of yourself standing there do you want there to be 5 years from now? Which one do you want to meet? The difference between them is not talent. It is not luck. It is not background. It is discipline. It is focus. It is the willingness to do what is necessary to do. Even when it is inconvenient to do, you have more potential than you have ever demonstrated. Inside you is more creativity than you've expressed, more courage than you've tested, more strength than you've required. It is all there, But potential means nothing unless it is developed, and development requires action, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when circumstances are perfect. Now start small if you must, but start today. Read one page, make one call that you need to make, write one paragraph, take one step. The key is to start, then repeat it tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Because success is not a single event. It is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Your future is being written by what you choose to do today. So lift your standards, guard your time, strengthen your mind, refine your skills, protect your integrity. And remember this: you are not defined by where you begin. You are defined by what you decide. The door to a better life does not open from the outside. It opens from within. Turn the handle, step through, and become the person you were meant to be.